love, love, love. Love, 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 36. Love, 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 36. This selects on me. Selects on me. Well, I'm Select. You can find me Selects on me. Selects on me. Yeah, we're going to find other videos. You want to make sure you like and share. Share and like. Share the love. Share the love, 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 love. And I'm still, because I think there's just really so important out there for so many people out there that, underneath the understand. One of the things we're trying to do in our life is to ascend, my friends. And if we're going to ascend, my friends, we need to make sure that we are doing what we can to nurture ourselves, my friends. Nurture ourselves, my friends, so we can ascend, my friends. Yes, nurturing yourself so you can ascend, my friend. And relieve yourself from some of the torment that's out there that you're doing in your life, mainly to ourselves. And, I'm going to start about this video, meaning, and this one coming, letting go what other people think of you, letting go what other people think of you, because that is so, one of the things that sparked me on this one was a situation with my daughter. And I won't give the total situation was, but it was like, and this one's for kids totally. I mean, it's for everybody. It's even for a child inside you. The child inside you. Because, there's that old saying that some people never grow up, because we are plagued with some of the things that have brought us down that from childhood and then we carry those things into our adulthood, and then we still act out from those things. But one of the biggest things, and because I got it. This is something that really tormented me in my life. Huge. Worrying about what everybody else thinks about you. I mean, in this one I've seen, oh my gosh. I mean, like over the top, worrying about what everybody else thinks. And you're living your life under this just extreme, you live in this thing under this extreme thing in your life that's tormenting you at such a level that it's causing you to take different directions and different things in your life. The story started out here. What I started talking about here was as far as with my daughter, it was like we couldn't go do something because she was worried about what everybody else was going to think. So I get into the same conversation that I did with my son years ago, because it's like one of those things that I was really tormented with in my life that caused me to have to worry about so many things. Because why? Because I was so worried about what everybody else thinks. Worrying about what everybody else thinks just causes you to act out and change directions and do things and torment yourself. I mean, it's ridiculous. And, with my daughter, it's like what is my daughter? I mean, I know that I'm talking about my daughter. But, it's for kids in general. And I know this sounds simple, but everything in life is how you wish to think, feel, and believe. Watch those videos. Everything in life is how you wish to think, feel, and believe about it. And however you wish to think, feel, and believe about it is how it's going to be for you. So if you are thinking and worrying about how everybody else thinks all the time and how they view you, then you're going to get your own little perceptions, and then you're going to think you need to do what you need to do, and because of what you think if everybody else thinks. And I mean, I did that to extremities. I did it to extremities. And I would tell this to kids. I would tell this to children, mostly little children, to everybody out there is having that bad struggle with this. Yeah. The sooner you let go of what everybody else thinks about you all the time, I mean, simply put, the better your life's going to be. The relief from the torment and the tension that you're going to have in your life because you're so worried about what everybody else thinks all the time. You know, what comes to my mind really is that probably that people, and I'm just saying this, I mean, how can you say things without just saying it sometimes, you know? I mean, sometimes you gotta just say it. It's not meant to, you know, and this is not, all of my videos are trying to bring about awareness. So sometimes, you know, somebody somewhere along the way is going to get offended by how you say something or whatever. But, you know, just by saying this, just to create awareness, there's a dynamic that's going on. And let's just, you know, people that have issues with weight, okay? So they've got issues with their weight. They're worried about what everybody else thinks. And then they're caught up in that dynamic that's causing kind of like a vicious circle, so to speak. So you're worried about what everybody else thinks, and you're worried about what everybody else thinks, and you're worried about what's your weight. So then you keep doing things to enhance your weight it's kind of like to continue the problem, so to speak, you know, because it's like, you know, what you think about, you bring about, right? So if you're constantly caught up in all of that, then, you know, then that's going to be a partial dynamic that's going to take place. Not in everybody, of course. No. Not in everybody, because, you know, humanity in itself is pretty complicated, and there's lots of reasons for everything that's going on in this world. Yes, and it's going on with people too. So it's not going to be all the reasons, but, you know, that's just to bring about you know, but the bottom line is not caring. I mean, think about what people might do on the flip side of it. You've got somebody that's overweight, and then they're worried about their weight, and they're worried about their appearance, and they're worried about what everybody else thinks. So they're not eating. So that's kind of like, you know, we're tormenting ourselves. People are abusing ourselves because we're so caught up in what everybody else thinks. We're selling ourselves short from the great things that we could be accomplishing out there. We're selling ourselves short from the different kind of experiences and from some of the wonderful things that could take place in our life because we're so caught up and worried about what everybody else thinks. You know, I mean, it's a tragedy. You know, I mean, and we've gotten so what is the word? We've gotten so conscious of the exterior out there, and that we need to compare ourselves to everybody that's out there and what they're doing and how this person is the picture of great health, you know, and that's not, and a lot of times that's just not necessarily true. But I mean, I know the sooner, no matter who you are, I don't care whether you're a child, whether you're adult or who you are, the sooner you let go of worrying about what everybody else thinks. Now, I know, and you've been doing that for a long time. If you've been doing it for a long time, you've been worrying about what everybody else thinks for a long time. If you've been doing that for a long time, it's going to take you some time to stop doing that. Okay, you got to stop doing that. You understand? You got to stop. So if you've spent, I mean, you know, some people out there, a lifetime taking measures and doing things because you're so worried and caught up about what everybody else thinks. You're tormenting and you're torturing and you're abusing yourself by worrying about what everybody else thinks, taking measures to do that, to going completely out of your way to make sure that you're doing this, that, or the other, selling yourself short from the experiences, selling yourself short from being in relationships, selling yourself short from, I mean, booyah, like from a lot, my friend. You're selling yourself short, booyah, by worrying about what everybody else thinks. I did it. I tormented myself, and what I learned from it was that the sooner I let go of worrying about what everybody else thinks, the better off your life is going to be. I mean, it sounds simple, right? But you catch yourself in your, you know, paying attention to your thought life, paying attention to your own behaviors. Be that. One time, a little short story. I had this period of time in my life where I felt like there was this other person out here, and I was watching my behavior. I was hearing my own. It was like I was hearing my own voice. It was like there was something that kind of shifted in me that was listening to the tone of my voice, the sound of my voice, the words of my voice, all of that. So, but what I'm trying to talk about, what I'm trying to say, you got to start paying attention to your behavior, start paying attention to what you're doing a little bit, and allow some of those things to come to the surface, so you can make the change, my friend. To make the change for a better way, letting go what everybody else thinks. Okay.